let's quickly go across to our panelists. But before that, I think we have Jyotiraditya Scindia, with us, and let's get a quick reaction. Mr. Jyotiraditya Scindia, firstly, you have been projected as the Chief Ministerial candidate. The Congress projected to get 84 seats, which seems like an uphill task. Do you think you can get there?
Well, Arnab, first of all, let me make it very clear that I am a ordinary worker of the Congress party. I have been given this responsibility. We are all intending to work together every step of the way. The Congress party at the helm, at the top of the leadership, is united and is going to work together to remove this corrupt, inefficient BJP government in Madhya Pradesh. I certainly do believe that polls are not the last litmus test of what the final results are, and I'd like to take you back to 2009 when all the polls, including yours, said something completely different to what the reality turned out. However, also let me emphasize that our mission in the Congress party in Madhya Pradesh is to ensure that we bring about a people-centric government, a government that revolves around uplifting the weaker sections in Madhya Pradesh, removing this inefficient and corrupt BJP government. And we do believe that when we're all working together, we will be able to form the next government in Madhya Pradesh with the aim of providing efficient governance and not necessarily with the aim of just forming a government per se in Madhya Pradesh.
Mr. Jyotiraditya Scindia, in the CM ratings, you're far ahead of the others, but Shivraj Singh Chauhan is miles ahead of you. Your party has made you the face of the campaign of the Congress party in Madhya Pradesh, but do you think it's a little late in the day that they've left this for? Would the Congress have been better served if they had projected you earlier?
See, the problem, it's the issue is, Arnab, that and I want to make this again very clear, it's not about the position of the Chief Minister's post. As I mentioned to you earlier, we are all working unitedly. The Congress party in its policy has decided not to project a face, and I think I completely agree with that policy. We are working unitedly and we will form the government. Who becomes the Chief Minister at that point of time, if the government is formed by the Congress, is a question that will have to be broached at that point of time. Today we are all working unitedly to make sure that a Congress government comes into the state, and I assure you that all your poll ratings are undermining the resentment in the public, the desire in the public to change this government and even change Shivraj Singh Chauhan. For all his talk and bluster, actually the efficacy of his schemes and the governance that he's been able to provide is at best very, very shoddy across the board, whether you look at any parameter from health to education to corruption to inefficiency, across the board. As we speak, the Jal Satyagrahis in Khandwa district and Khargone district are still carrying on their issue with regard to them being displaced. As we are speaking, people are getting raped and murdered in Madhya Pradesh. I think this calls for certainly for a change of government, and you will see that more prolifically as the days wear on over the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Mr. Scindia, we'll come to that, but we must give the BJP some credit where it is due, and let's open up to the panelists. I want to go back to the panelists. Chandan Mitra joining us right now, who's a Rajya Sabha Member of Parliament of the BJP. We have Mukesh Naik, former Minister and spokesperson of the Madhya Pradesh Congress. Yashodhara Raje Scindia is joining us on a link from Gwalior. Chandan Mitra, to you first, the BJP projections that we've shown so far, and let's go to the big picture, not just Madhya Pradesh. You have a remarkable victory in Madhya Pradesh that is there ahead of you. You are sweeping Rajasthan quite convincingly, and it's Delhi where the Aam Aadmi Party has snatched victory away from you. So your reactions on the broad trends you've seen on the Times Now poll so far before we move on. Chandan Mitra.
Well, you see, I share my friend Jyotiraditya Scindia ji's view that polls and the actual results, there's often a disconnect. But in my mind, there is absolutely no doubt that of the 3 states that we've shown so far, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, we are more than sure of winning. We may even be increasing our tally when the final tally is out. And in Delhi, we are very confident of being able to ride to power after a long stint of Sheila Dikshit. She has been effective in holding on to her power for a long time, but this time there is a very strong anti-incumbency in the capital against the Congress party for multiplicity of reasons, and Shivraj ji has given such excellent delivery. So I was pained when Jyotiraditya Scindia said that, you know, the inefficient and corrupt BJP government. No, it has been, I would say, it's a model government. I am a member of parliament from Madhya Pradesh. So surely I have some knowledge of what's going on the ground, and I must say that you know, the situation on the ground, the implementation of the schemes are far superior than anything the centre has decreed, which is why some of the BJP ruled states were opposed to some of the central government impositions that are being planned through the various new bills.
So the question then to Mukesh Naik, Chandan Mitra, just to get everyone in, is that after 3 elections, if you only increase by 4% and the BJP also increases by 2%, that means, you know, the difference in the increase between both your parties is just 2%. Mukesh Naik, you know, why is your party floundering? Why is the Congress party floundering and giving away a great opportunity in Madhya Pradesh in your view? Who's responsible for it?
देखिए, सबसे पहले मैं आपसे ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि मध्य प्रदेश दूसरे राज्यों से बिल्कुल अलग है। इसका क्षेत्रफल देश में सबसे ज़्यादा बड़ा है और पिछले चुनाव में 14 सीट ऐसी हैं जो 500 से कम वोट के अंतर से हम हारे हैं, 5 सीट ऐसी हैं जो हम 5000 के कम अंतर से हारे हैं, 10 सीट ऐसी हैं जो 2000 के कम अंतर से हम हारे हैं और 16 सीट ऐसी हैं जो 3000 के अंतर से हम हारे हैं और 10 सीट ऐसी हैं जो हम 5000 के अंतर से हारे हैं। यानी 1,75,000 वोट अगर इधर से उधर हो जाते हैं तो 62 सीटों पर इसका अंतर पड़ेगा। दूसरी बात मैं कहना चाहता हूं कि ये बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है कि आपका सर्वे कितने लोगों से पूछकर बनाया गया है। अगर आप 10-5 हज़ार लोगों से पूछकर ये सर्वे बनाते हैं तो 7 करोड़ लोगों की कलेक्टिव कॉन्शियसनेस को ये सर्वे रिप्रेजेंट करने वाला नहीं होगा। दूसरी बात मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि मध्य प्रदेश में जो एंटी इनकम्बेंसी फैक्टर है, जिस तरह से सत्ता और शासन का दुरुपयोग हुआ है, अपनी कोई योजना सामाजिक और आर्थिक विकास की राज्य सरकार ने नहीं बनाई। जो केंद्र सरकार की योजना है उनको नाम बदलकर इन्होंने चलाया। तो और कानून व्यवस्था की जो स्थिति मध्य प्रदेश में रही, ये ऐसे मुद्दे हैं मध्य प्रदेश की राजनीति में जिसने एंटी इनकम्बेंसी फैक्टर को मल्टीप्लाई किया है और इस सर्वे को मैं बहुत विश्वसनीय नहीं मानता।
एक मिनट, रशीद किदवई आपसे कुछ पूछना चाहते हैं।
मुकेश जी, ये बताइए कि कांग्रेस के लीडर ही कांग्रेस के सबसे बड़े दुश्मन है? क्योंकि जिस तरीके से वहां अभी दिग्विजय सिंह कांग्रेस थी, अब उसको ज्योतिरादित्य सिंधिया कांग्रेस बनाई जा रही है, तो आपस के जो झगड़े हैं उससे कांग्रेस को सबसे ज्यादा नुकसान नहीं होता?
बीजेपी में 20 बीजेपी बन गई हैं। प्रभात झा ने पूरी पार्टी की मीटिंग में यह कहा कि शिवराज चौहान को समझना बहुत मुश्किल है। उमा भारती के साथ बीजेपी ने क्या व्यवहार किया आप जानते हैं।
कांग्रेस के बारे में पीसीसी का दरवाजा बंद कर दिया जाता है।
देखिए, उस बात के को बिल्कुल गलत प्रोजेक्ट किया जा रहा। मैं उस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में था। मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि पूरी कांग्रेस पार्टी मध्य प्रदेश में एकजुट है।
No, Ms. Yashodhara Raje Scindia, do you think that Jyotiraditya Scindia, who's become the Congress Party's chief campaign manager this time, you know, do you think that he will be able to make a difference? And I know this is a Scindia versus Scindia question, but it must be asked. Do you think Jyotiraditya will be able to trump you in the elections?
Arunabh, I can feel you smile as you ask me that question. I'm on Skype, so I can't see any of you, but I can feel your smile as you ask me that question regarding my nephew. And I don't want to get into tu-tu meh-meh, but it is a straight fact that what my CM has done in Madhya Pradesh is something phenomenal. He has now transcended even my party. What he has done in Pradesh is bring the state to double-digit growth figures economy-wise. He has done the same in agriculture. These are not issues that can be put away, because the President of India has samaroed him and told him that we are applauding you for what you have done in Madhya Pradesh. And the President of India is not somebody that you cannot take cognizance of. We have to also understand that the central government does play a small role, albeit a small role, but a role finally in the voters' issues. The government has been so pathetic, has been so corrupt, that let not the Congress party
I was just wondering if indeed Mr. Chauhan's good work has made him transcend the party. Do you think it would have been better to posit him as the Prime Ministerial candidate? Because Mr. Advani felt so, I think.
Speaking. I think you're giving me a chance to speak. I don't know who else is speaking. Because this is like being in a blind man's alley. You can't see anybody. But if you're asking me to speak, I'd like to take another minute of your time and say that let not the Congress party or the leaders of the Congress party tell us what our government is like at Madhya Pradesh level. We have transcended all kinds of parameters. And the President of India has acknowledged those parameters. So when you go to Gaon level and you see what is happening, I do believe that that difference is not going to be a 2% difference, but it is going to be more of 4% difference or even percent difference. Yes, there may be a difference when you are putting the MLA seats together and you're deciding on which MLA is going to stand from which area. But right now, it's a Shivraj vote all the way.